Hey everybody, welcome to the July relationship inventory video, something I do every month where you out there get to pick what I'm going to talk about. And who I am is Geoff Laughton, your relationshiparchitect.com. And we have a good question today. So raise your hand if you have an ex. That was a trick question. So somebody wrote in and asked me this. I would love some help on the topic of how to deal with ex-partners, especially about how to communicate my good standing with some of my exes when my partner may not be so fond of my ex, or saying that my ex-partner might still have feelings for me. Is that necessarily a problem? Could my ex-partner still have feelings for me when it is clear between us that we are friends and they acknowledge my current partner fully? Great question. It's actually one that I have also dealt with in my own life a long time ago when Sarah and I got together. And I was still friends with an ex when we met. And at that time, so I was in my, early to mid-20s, it just seemed like as a child in the 70s, it made total sense to try and be friends with everybody. And what I learned was, number one, not every ex is somebody that you're going to be or even perhaps should be friends with. And that if there are any exes that you're meant to be friends with, that takes time, patience, persistence, and most likely a level of honesty that if you'd been capable of with them originally, they probably wouldn't be your ex, just given what I know tends to rip up relationships. So my general rule of thumb is that if you're in a relationship that's relatively new and kind of in its infancy, which to be clear means that you're probably within about the first 2-3 years of being with somebody, but definitely during the first year that you're in a new relationship, I'm a big believer that if you are friends with an ex and everything is above board, there's no funny business, no weird incompletions that create this opening for the ex to try and get you back. If that's all clear and clean, well then by all means, I think you're entitled to have a relationship with that ex. But I think that it's good to let a relatively new partner know that, because I'm a big advocate of when you are starting a relationship, you need to be talking about your past relationship history. It's a good way to get to know each other and also to kind of get any potential red flags, but to let your current partner know that you have a relationship with an ex, that this is the nature of that relationship, and that this is what your new partner can count on from you in terms of your integrity about that relationship. Let her or him object or share their concerns. And if for you it feels really important to be able to have both, then you being in integrity and being honest should be enough to be able to have both relationships work. But I also don't think, and this is a mistake I made when I first was with Sarah, there were things that Sarah didn't want to know or hear about. I think, rehashing stories from an ex relationship once you've kind of given the overview is probably not particularly helpful. So you stay clear on your boundaries with the ex. You communicate what those boundaries are with your current partner, and then you leave it at that. You don't really cross-pollinate unless or until the new relationship is really, really rock solid. It's got a good, strong foundation under it. Then you can explore creating a friendship between the two people. I've been able to do that with the ex I was referring to from when I was in my mid-20s. She got together with another man, and Sarah and I were good friends with both of them. So I also think, by the way, that in dealing with an ex, your current partner is going to have less of a problem, most likely, if that ex is in a new relationship with someone. Okay, there's my answer. Thank you for the question. Second Tuesday of every month, I take questions or topics to talk about that you pick. So please go to yourrelationshiparchitect.com, look around, see what else is there, other videos. My YouTube channel, Your Relationship Architect, is filled with videos. And if you have questions that even come to you before the second Tuesday of the month, then go ahead and go to yourrelationship-architect.com/online-relationship-advice. All right, everybody, go out and love it up. Love fully, fiercely, and as unconditionally as you can. We need it. Take care, everybody. Till next time.